Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is SmackDown Live. Live and sold out in East Lansing. Here we go. Kicking it off with women's action, ladies and gentlemen. It's Ruby Riott versus Toni Storm, and these two women are looking to kick up a storm to kick us off on SmackDown. And we know that the winner of this match, ladies and gentlemen, gets a match with Sonya Deville for the opportunity to face Shayna Baszler at No Mercy for the Women's Championship. This is how you kick off the show. Listen to the ovation for Toni Storm. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. High stakes right from the off. Toni Storm picked a fight with Ruby Riott and the Riott Squad after they were giving grief to her fellow Australians Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. Toni Storm's reason? I don't like him. I don't like Ruby Riott. And now she's going to show what she can do in an official capacity. These two women have been facing off, teasing this confrontation for weeks, and we get it right here, right now. Who you got? Who is going to win this massive match? Crowd fired up. We are underway. Kicking it off white hot. And Toni Storm throws the first forearm, but Ruby Riott's going to throw several more back with a few kicks is thrown in as well. Toni Storm with a shot right to the gut. Sends her off the ropes and looking for a drop kick. Couldn't find it. Ruby Riott rebuffs and then throws another strike at Toni Storm. Look out now. Sends her into the corner. Now Ruby Riott. What is this? Reversal from Ruby Riott. Uh-oh. Grabbed her by the shoulders and then sent her into the turnbuckle. And Ruby Riott, just like that, has assumed the ascendancy in the early going of this one. Referee warning Ruby Riott that he's going to disqualify her if she continues to choke. Toni Storm in that instance there. Toni Storm, though, standing switch. Brilliance of the young Australian. The thing with Toni Storm is she is only young. She has such a massive career ahead of her, as does Ruby Riott. And this could just catapult you into the stratosphere and into a huge number one contenders match. And that slap signifies exactly Toni Storm's intention. But she did play it up a little bit too much to Ruby Riott, who tries to fight back, and Toni Storm is going to thirst press her into the rapid right hands. Now Toni Storm picked her up almost by the hair. Referee gives her a warning, but she jams her down into the canvas, down into the cover. Referee in position, just a one count. Still a fair bit more to do if you're going to put her away. Riott misses the kick here. Beautiful. Oh, Toni Storm flips over the back. That was absolutely brilliant athleticism. Snap suplex. And Toni Storm is on fire and is feeling it here. Oh, man. How good are both of these women? And look at Toni Storm here. Swinging her all the way onto her back. And now Storm on the second rope. Calling her on. Ruby Riott not sure where she is. Oh no, Storm was looking for almost a body block, but it was swept aside by Riott, and then she swings her into the ropes. And, over the top. Over the top. And Ruby Riott now off the rope. Look out. Just gets her head of steam and kicks her right in the spine, and that'll rattle you to your very core. Ruby Riott calling her on, talking all kinds of trash, and then absolutely laces her with a massive forearm. And Storm is in huge trouble, but she finds it in herself somehow, some way. And now Toni Storm off the top rope, Meteora. Extraordinary athleticism on display straight off the bat here. And this is just the start. What a headbutt there from Toni Storm. Could have knocked her out with that shot down into the cover here, one. Has she done enough? Not quite. Not quite. But Toni Storm looking to weather the storm. Slow the pace of this match down and try and wear down Ruby Riott. And Riott and her Riott squad are almost the reason for this uncertainty, because they took away a large portion of uncertainty when they took out Nikki Cross. But it seems to have created even more unrest, and that is not a nice place to rest that knee right into the gut of Toni Storm. She flies to the outside. Ruby Riott has always been in contention for that women's championship. She's always shown enough to be a potential women's champion. She's absolutely hammering Toni Storm into that barricade. Referee's at a count of 4. Count's going to be broken. Now with Ruby Riott looking to try and take out Toni Storm here. Oh, brilliant counter into an enziguri. Ruby Riott just gets rocked with that enziguri. But then Toni Storm gets absolutely rocked with that forearm and then folded up into a backdrop. And now Ruby Riott is going to go to the high rep district here. She's not afraid of heights. That much we know. But she ought to be afraid of the knees. Crashes down onto the knees of Toni Storm, who sends her down. And now Storm to the second rope with a splash. Second rope with a splash. Referee perfect position 2. Has she done enough? Not quite. Not quite. But you get the feeling Toni Storm is lining up something sinister here. Double axe handle. Bounces right off the skull. And now Toni Storm wants her to her feet. No, look out. Oh, no. Shot to the midsection from Ruby Riott, who turns her around. Riott kick. Riott kick. 1, 2. Done it. No. Oh my. Absolutely out of nowhere. Catches her with the Riott kick, but Toni Storm hangs on. And oh, Jesus. Shots here, collapses her down. And now Riott, look out, what is this? Oh my God! Plants her into the mat, 1, 2, this time she's got her! But Toni Storm peels the shoulder off the canvas, showing the resilience of a champion. And she might be able to call herself that if she can get through this match and then get through Sonya Deville on Monday Night Raw. But what is going to be left of either of these women? That is the question. Ruby Riott still talking. Off the ropes. Oh, another Hurricane Runner. Another Hurricane Runner. And Riott sends her into the corner. And now Riott, oh no, she missed. She missed. Toni Storm picked her up. Look out. Oh my God. Right onto the back of her head. 1. That's it. 2. Toni Storm got it. No. Kicks out. Can't believe it. Unbelievable contest. Goodness me. Toni Storm rocked her and has her in even more trouble. Oh, unbelievable shots here. And Toni Storm is trying to fire up this crowd. And now going after Ruby Riott, who says, I ain't done yet. I ain't done with you yet. But Toni Storm rebuffs again. And now here comes Toni Storm again. Building momentum. Thrown to the outside though. But Toni Storm to the top. Ruby Riott thought she got rid of her. But she did anything but get rid of her. And now Toni Storm building a full head of steam here. And now taking her down with a neck breaker. Toni Storm lining her up. Lining her up. Here it is. Yes. Sits out. 1, 2. Toni Storm will face Sonya Deville. What an amazing contest. Brilliant match from start to finish. And Toni Storm, look at this, beautiful. Sits out, nowhere for Ruby Riott to go. Toni Storm, incredibly impressive tonight. And she is looking super fired up in the face of this match coming this week on Monday Night Raw. Toni Storm versus Sonya Deville. The winner faces Shayna Baszler at no... Oh, wait a minute. That's Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler just laid out Toni Storm with a devastating kick to the temple. And Sonya Deville was coming down here to help. Now she's walking away. Despicable. Absolutely despicable. And speaking of despicable, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, one of the members of the despicable group, Elite Sports Management, Daniel Bryan, tells all in an interview with Renee Young, and of course, our main event of the evening, Rusev versus Ricochet. The winner caps off the fatal four-way match at No Mercy. Unbelievable. It's Lio Rush. Uh-oh. He wants advice from Raymond Rowe. Yeah, there you go. You can take that advice with your kid. Oh my God. Dungeons and Dragons. Might want to keep your words soft and sweet, Leo. You need a Continental Champion. Not happy with you. I don't like the look of that for Lio Rush. Continually running his mouth. And this is a guy who's been continually running his. Tyler Breeze, with this all-new attitude that we have seen from him. Absolutely despicable attitude. Has led him on a path to the Velveteen Dream. And quite simply, Tyler Breeze and the Velveteen Dream do not like each other, but it was taken to a whole new level at Unforgiven when Tyler Breeze laid out Christian after he was enlisted to be a mediator in the discussion with Tyler Breeze and Velveteen Dream. And instead of attacking each other, which Christian was there to prevent, he got attacked himself. Tyler Breeze taking liberties over a retired veteran just to get in the head of Velveteen Dream. Velveteen Dream called him out on it. He said, "You've proven exactly what I thought, that you're a pretender. You wouldn't even go after the fit and agile and man who is in his prime. You'd rather go after a retired veteran who, yes, is tough, but he wasn't expecting to get hit." Tyler Breeze is a despicable human being. He doesn't care what I, or you, or anyone in that building thinks of him. And I dare say he's going to let us know all about it right now. guy really is unbelievable. A lot of trash talking going on here tonight. Impersonal. Uh-oh. Well, you knew he wasn't gonna just sit back and allow that to happen. It's Christian. Christian coming down again in the face of Tyler Breeze here. Huh, that's a great point. Wow. Christian saying you took my move to try and make yourself relevant. Uh-oh. Velveteen Dream. Dream is behind. And Dream with the unprettier. The unprettier to Prince Pretty himself. Christian doesn't need to get physically involved. Christian provides the distraction for Velveteen Dream. Oh my God. You get the feeling this just went up a notch. It's getting real personal now. My goodness me. Finn Balor appearing to part ways with Gallows and Anderson, saying that he fears that not even his friends are safe when the demon takes over. That could be devastating news for everyone involved, including Tommaso Ciampa. But ladies and gentlemen, we move onwards and upwards. The show must go on, even if the Bullet Club isn't. Because right here, right now, it's Cesaro versus Drew Gulak. Cesaro looking to try and etch himself back into the win column after a devastating flash knockout to Shinsuke Nakamura, who caught him out of midair in what was one of the most spectacular matches we've seen in recent memory. Cesaro looking to get himself back on track. Shinsuke Nakamura is in the building tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is understood that he is here to watch the main event. Rusev versus Ricochet. The winner joins himself, Kevin Owens and Daniel Bryan in a fatal four-way extravaganza for the WWE Championship at No Mercy. We are underway in this, our second contest of the evening after a red-hot start, ladies and gentlemen. So much going on here tonight already. We just saw Velveteen Dream lay out Tyler Breeze and off the distraction from Christian with, well, Tyler Breeze's own move that Christian accused him of trying to take from him for to try and be relevant after apparently Tyler Breeze begged Christian to be able to use that move. Christian calling him out. Tyler Breeze, his attitude coming back to bite him in the ass very significantly as Drew Gulak takes down Cesaro. This is going to be a mat classic, ladies and gentlemen, between two of these absolutely supreme athletes, supreme professional wrestlers. And look at Gulak getting in the face of Cesaro, but he grabbed him by the throat. Look out, Cesaro just absolutely rocks him with a raucous European uppercut. Now Cesaro, look out, beautiful flip out there for Gulak. And Gulak now, though, takes him down. Small package one. Is that enough? No, it's not. Cesaro kicks out at one. But both of these men, very adept on the ground and in the air. And it was in the air that Cesaro got caught by Shinsuke Nakamura. Flash knockout. It happens. But Cesaro is trying to pick up the pieces here tonight. Look out. Picks him up. Small package of his own here. One. Is that enough? No, it's not. Same result. Cesaro now. This is a little bit of a game of one-upsmanship here. Cesaro now. Joint manipulation here on Gulak. Gulak struggling, but a brilliant escape again from Drew Gulak. Takes a headlock here. And Gulak with a shot to the midsection. Picks him up. Oh my goodness me. Look at this stretch here. Drew Gulak stretching out Cesaro. Oh, so Cesaro with an elbow. Oh, beautiful little toss as well. Creates that separation that he needed. And now Cesaro picks him up. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ain't nothing technical about that. A shot from Cesaro. This is the kind of stuff you get on SmackDown Live, ladies and gentlemen. Straight up professional wrestling. And look at this. Oh, beautiful from Gulak. He's one of the best exponents of the craft of professional wrestling in the industry. Gulak, oh, beautiful backbreaker there on Cesaro. It's Gulak now, a little bit of joint manipulation of his own, twisting up Cesaro, using his own arms as a weapon against him. This is what Gulak does almost better than anybody. But is he better than Cesaro? That's what we're here to find out. Oh, beautiful. Flips him out again. Cesaro not even allow him to get up by himself here. And Cesaro going to take him down here. And he's got the crossface. That could almost be deemed as a choke. It's right over the throat. The referee is allowing it. Gulak rolls him through. Another brilliant counter from Drew Gulak, who hooks him up. Cesaro in big trouble here. Suplex on the button. Brilliant from Gulak. Takes Cesaro and a neck breaker, and he can really pick you apart from this position. Down into the cover here, one. Is that enough? No, just a one count again. Gulak going to try and slow the pace again. Going back to the well. Trying to just slow Cesaro down. Trying to take away that power advantage of Cesaro. But it's hard to deny as he rolls him through again. That's what happens when you go back to the well with certain moves. They don't work as Cesaro picks him up. Michinoku driver. Picks up the leg. All the weight of Cesaro's body down across the shoulders, and the leg was hooked. It got him a 2.9, but that was it. Cesaro, though, he may not be done there. It's a real mat wrestling match at the moment. But Gulak's had all the answers. But Cesaro rebuffs, sends him into the ropes, picks him up. Oh, backdrop. Beautiful. And on the button. And now Cesaro. Oh, off the ropes. European uppercut to a seated Gulak. That could be enough. Is it? No. Not quite. But Cesaro back down to the mat, making Gulak carry all his weight, trying to gas him here. As Gulak is trying to fight out, but Cesaro is so powerful, so deceptively powerful as well. But Gulak again, beautiful elbows to the solar plexus. And now Gulak sends him off. Oh, hard back elbow is on the button. And now Gulak might be thinking another submission here. Rolling him over, almost a cloverleaf. No, he grabs the arms. Oh my God. Drew Gulak stretching up Cesaro. The referee's asking the question. The answer is no, but only for now. Cesaro in trouble, no. Is he going to power out here? Can he break the hold? Yes, he does. Cesaro breaks the hold. Gulak was off balance, got picked up. Look out, neutralizer. Neutralizer out of nowhere, 1, 2, and Cesaro impressively finds the win here tonight. Well, that was a real struggle. Gulak had all the answers, but here, you see him, he's off balance, trying not to fall over, gets caught, and the neutralizer will put absolutely anyone away. Cesaro stands tall here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He's battling on, even after a tough loss. But Antonio Cesaro will not be going anywhere. Do not forget about Cesaro. But my question is, where to next for the Swiss Cyborg? Well, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that we have a special website exclusive over at myt13.com. That's www.myt13.com. The Revival turn back the clock. Head back to the first place they ever tagged together and talk about pro wrestling and their careers. myt13.com. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is upon us. Coming up very soon, the main event of the evening, Ricochet versus Rusev to round out the fatal four-way match. They are readying themselves backstage, but we are readying ourselves for one of the biggest mismatches in wrestling history. The smallest man on the roster versus the biggest. Lio Rush was one of the men, alongside Bobby Lashley, who attacked JBL. It was then that EC3 was instated. He was hired personally, handpicked by Vincent Kennedy McMahon to investigate just who did it. It was found to be that man and Bobby Lashley. Well, ever since then, they have been trying to cause havoc here on SmackDown Live, mainly pointing all of their aggression towards EC3. But what happens when you cross the boss? This. You get Lio Rush versus the Ring General Walter. This one is gonna be interesting, to say the very least. Walter is here, and he's hunting Lio Rush. Lio Rush approached Raymond Rowe backstage, who of course faced off with Lars Sullivan and Walter in a triple threat match for the Intercontinental title at Unforgiven. Lio Rush approached Raymond Rowe and said, "Hey, do you have any advice for me? What can I do to counteract Walter?" Raymond Rowe's response was simple. Don't get chopped and don't die. Pretty sound advice, but doesn't offer up much of an answer for Lio Rush. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the most unenviable task in the industry right now. Who in their right mind would ever want to go one-on-one with Walter? One thing we do know about this man that we largely know nothing about the one thing we can be sure of is Walter wants that Intercontinental Championship. He has made that very, very well known. That Intercontinental Championship is held by one of the baddest men on the planet, Raymond Rowe. That collision is down the track. This collision is right now. Lio Rush, Raymond Rowe, underway. And Lio Rush immediately does not want a bar of Walter. And can you blame him? As much as I do not like Lio Rush, you cannot blame him. Look at this. Walter. Lio Rush just might get himself counted out here. It might be just worth taking the loss. It may be worth just taking the loss and not taking a chop or taking the beating. Because look at this. He's almost goading him in though. He's almost trying to goat Walter in here. Look at this. Walter knows though. Walter knows not to throw errantly. He knows not to just be stupid and rush in. Uh-oh. Oh, Lio Rush. He almost outsmarted him there. He's using the big man to his advantage here. And look at this. Lio Rush again. And he's managed to break the count. So whether you like him or not, this is very, very smart from Lio Rush. Look at this though. Walter trying to go after him here. He's getting very, very frustrated, but Lio Rush is so quick. Rush. Look at this, the referee is trying to count him here. Rush back up onto the apron, and look at this, the referee's saying, no, let him get in the ring. Why don't you just let Walter go and get him? He'll bring him in the ring, all right. Walter is watching Lio Rush just walk around. Do whatever he pleases here. The referee at a count of 3. Look at this now. Rush again. Referee at a count of 4. I think Rush will just take this. I think he's just trying to annoy Walter a little bit. And then I think he's going to take the count out. 6 count. Now Walter, he's in the ring here, but Rush, he got his hands on him, but Rush with a shot to the midsection, and this time Walter is out of the ring, and now on the other side of the ring. Look out, oh no! Well, it was a plan all along. It was a plan all along. Walter got lured out of the ring, but wait a minute, EC3 is here. It's completely broken down. Lio Rush goaded him out of the ring. And Bobby Lashley hit a spear. But look out! Well, we told you, you needed to keep your words soft and sweet, Lio. The Intercontinental Champion with a spear of his own. Through the barricade goes Rush. And Rowe, oh no. Walter is back up. And now Raymond Rowe and Walter facing off. You know the collision is coming between all of these men. Well, that interview cut unceremoniously short by Paul Heyman. And that is very, very telling of Daniel Bryan. As he is on the road to No Mercy to defend his WWE Championship in a fatal 4-way match against Shinsuke Nakamura, Kevin Owens, and the winner of the main event tonight, Ricochet or Rusev. But that was a very telling interview, and this is going to light the mood a little bit. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is the New Day. Ladies and gentlemen, the tag team division has been put on notice by the Revival. Several teams in contention, including the Undisputed Era, the New Day themselves, the Revival. If you go to NYT13.com, talk a little bit about their career in the exclusive tab of the website. And they explain what professional wrestling means to them, what the tag team titles mean to them, what the tag team division as a whole means to them. The New Day, they want those belts. There's a number of teams. We even saw Finn Balor tell Gallows and Anderson earlier tonight they, indeed, should focus on the tag team titles and let him and Ciampa do battle by themselves. But it's going to be the Colognes versus the New Day here, and we're underway. It's going to be Epico, rather Primo. They are pretty hard to tell apart. It will indeed be Primo taking on Xavier Woods in the early going of this match. Beautiful there from Xavier Woods. Trying to fire up this crowd here on the eve of that enormous main event. We saw them earlier, ladies and gentlemen, warming up. Ricochet, Rusev, first time ever. As Primo is sent to the outside. Now Kofi Kingston is going to line him up. Look out. Yeah, Kofi! Over the top. And that is what the New Day brings. This kind of flair. We saw this kind of flair from the Street Profits largely. When the Street Profits would do this kind of thing, they had a bit of flair about them. But on Monday Night Raw, we saw a strange side of Angelo Dawkins. They were being interviewed, and the interviewer from the WWE kept asking questions of Montez Ford, and not Angelo Dawkins, and well, he took offense to it. He said, I'm here as well. I'm part of this team. I'm part of what makes this team great as well. It ain't just him. Showed a little bit of a new side. And I got to agree with him. I believe Montez, you remember all those weeks back when Montez Ford had that conversation with Ricochet, when Ricochet was trying to convince Montez that he should maybe be a single star. And Montez liked the sound of that. But at that time, he was one half of the tag team champions, and he didn't really have a reason to want to do that. Now, I feel like maybe Angelo feels like he's been somewhat left out here. Oh, look at that shot right to the gut. Primo in the ring, and this is a big opportunity for the Colognes as well to get themselves. We saw Lucha House Party take it right up to the Undisputed Era last week. It feels like there's a real clean slate now. Once you have a championship changeover, you've got champions like the Revival who will clearly take on all comers. They want to make tag team wrestling prominent again. They want to make it the industry that they believe it should be. Look at this Kofi with a shot there. Oh, now sliding clothesline. And then Kofi up and down with the elbow drop of his own. Then off the second rope goes Xavier Woods. And that is one hell of a tag team combination there from the New Day, who've been teaming together for years and years now. Kofi, oh, beautiful. Falcon Arrow there. Kofi now going to dictate the pace. How about what that Daniel Bryan interview told us, ladies and gentlemen? Daniel Bryan pretty happy that his family's taken care of, but when he was probed and asked that whether he was happy. He began to delve deeper into that situation. The interview unceremoniously cut off by Paul Heyman. Kaibosh put on it. Look at this. Holds him up and a brainbuster on Kofi Kingston. You can hear the air almost leaving all of his body there. Sends him in off the ropes. Ducks underneath. Kofi Kingston. Hard back elbow. That'll knock the taste right out of your mouth. Almost knock the taste buds off your tongue. Tag made now. These guys, very proficient, are the Colognes. Look out. Oh, what a shot. And now over the top with a splash. Right down onto the knees. And Kofi Kingston is in some massive, massive trouble here. Down into the cover one. Is that enough? I reckon it could be. Oh. Not quite. Primo and Epico have been playing their trade in the tag team division for a hell of a long time. And now Kofi off the ropes. Look out. Boom drop. And Kofi lowers the boom. Irons out his partner. And now Kofi sends him in. It might be time to put him away. Look out. Oh my God. Knees into the corner. Bronco Buster. Bronco Buster. Kofi Kingston talking trash, but the only talk they need is to be done in the ring. Eat defeat. 2. New Day incredibly impressive. And they throw their hat in the ring now. The Undisputed Era. Very, very good last week. New Day came out to confront them. And then New Day were then alternatively confronted by Dark KO. Noam Dar and Randy Orton. Typical over-the-top celebration from the New Day. But that's what they bring. They bring that wave of momentum. They bring exactly what you would expect from a world-class tag team. But uh-oh. Yet again, Dark KO is here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next week, massive, massive news. Pete Dunne challenges Sami Zayn for the European Championship. That goes down, but that ain't all. Breaking news from the desk of EC3 himself. Johnny Wrestling returns next week, and he's called out none other than Bobby Lashley. Don't miss it. Massive week next week, ladies and gentlemen, but right now, it's time for the main event of the evening. And it's time for the one and only Ricochet. Settle in, get comfortable, because this one means everything to these two men and could determine a future WWE champion. Ricochet, with the eyes of the world and Shinsuke Nakamura on him, takes on a former WWE champion, the longest reigning WWE champion in history, mind you. Rusev, an unbelievable title reign. He wants it back. That man also wants the WWE Championship back. All eyes on this. Standing room only backstage around every single monitor we have, ladies and gentlemen. Big fight field. This is professional wrestling. This is why we love it. This is what you live for. Rusev on his way to the ring. Still with that knee trouble at the hands of Drew McIntyre. I said a few weeks ago When I spoke to Rusev backstage, I said, will it ever be the same? He said, no, it will never be the same. I may always need this knee brace. But what I won't always need is a desire to win. That runs through my veins. Rusev spent so very, very long at the top of the mountain that he got used to it. It became who he was. And when it was taken away from him at WrestleMania, he lost a large portion of himself. Rusev looks to win tonight, looks to head to No Mercy, and then recapture what he truly believes in his heart of hearts is his. Main event is underway right now. Ricochet, Rusev, listen to the crowd. Straight away. Oh, look out. Rusev straight away imposing himself on Ricochet, and Ricochet saying, yep, let's do it. He doesn't even mind. Rusev ain't playing around. No time to. Oh, and neither is Ricochet. You reckon it's on now? You'd reckon it's on. 2 shots, 1 apiece. You get the feeling there won't be a lot separating these two as Rusev sends him off. And look out, Ricochet. Oh, to the eyes now. And Ricochet right back up in his face. This is as good as it gets. Will the knee play a factor? Will the pressure play a factor? Kevin Owens watches on intently. He's already in. Nakamura is already in. Who is going to join him? Oh, there's the power of Rusev straight away on display. Ricochet wanting to call him on, and Rusev brings it immediately. Oh, look at that shot from Rusev there, raining down that blow. Right to Ricochet, right across the chest, takes the air immediately out of the lungs, and throws Ricochet to the side. And oh my. Well, it's game on. Oh, and Ricochet fires back, but Rusev, again, too powerful. And Rusev sends Ricochet to the outside as a display of strength and screams into the night. You would have to say the points have gone to Rusev so far. Trying to bang some feeling into that knee, showing Ricochet that it's totally fine, that we're ready to go. He wants him in the ring. Ricochet obliges. And we're going to go toe-to-toe again. Ricochet grabbing him. Look out. Rusev spins out. Absolutely brilliant. And then rocks him with another chop. And Ricochet couldn't knock him down. And Rusev screams in his face again. And here comes Ricochet, trying to take the big man off his feet, but he hasn't been able to do it. Oh, look at that shot right there from Rusev. Oh, and another shot from Rusev. The chops are going to pay dividends eventually, but the quickness here, and then a shot to the midsection. As Ricochet now, look out, grabs the hand. This is the quickness. This is where he can win the match. Shinsuke Nakamura looks on. He's got to be impressed with what he's seen so far. Ricochet now sends Rusev off. Ducks underneath. This is the quickness. Turns around, but Rusev saw him coming and laced him with a clothesline. And he gets straight back up, only to be chopped right to that chest again. And Rusev has absolutely snapped here. Sends him in. Now Rusev, oh, look out. Ricochet showing that quickness again. It's a lot more striking than I expected from these two. But Ricochet not relenting here. And now Ricochet sends Rusev to the outside. Sends Rusev to the outside. And this is where he's most at home. No! Rusev escapes. Rusev escapes the damage and then inflicts some of his own. Oh boy, the stakes here, ladies and gentlemen. Huge main event. As Rusev sends Ricochet into the ring. Now Rusev, oh, there's the headbutt. And if the pace gets slowed in this one, and it becomes about power, and it becomes too methodical, I think Ricochet is in some big trouble. And you can see Rusev always thinking he's a veteran. He's a former WWE champion for a reason. He can be methodical, and that's what he's doing. Chopping up the chest of Ricochet. Rusev is imposing his will now, and this is definitely not good. If you are Ricochet, into the cover. Where's he at? Still at a 1 count. Still at a 1 count. That shot seemed to just piss Ricochet off, and here he comes. Here comes Ricochet again. And now Ricochet tries to throw him out. Rusev skins the cat. Ricochet sees him coming. And now Ricochet might look to take flight. Oh my! Well, what do you think about that, Shinsuke? That could be in your future, son. Ricochet, effective in the air. And that is where he's finding the most success. Not just here, but in his career. And Ricochet takes flight again. European uppercut. The cover 1, 2. Has he done enough? No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. But Ricochet getting ever so close here. But Rusev, look out. Ricochet again. Ricochet building all kinds of momentum. Brilliant. Unstoppable. High-flying offense. Ricochet. Perfect technique. Look out. Oh! Face first goes Rusev. The cover. 1, 2. Yes. No. No, not quite. But Ricochet, look at this now. Stretching up the midsection. That he just blasted Rusev directly in. And Ricochet now. Look out. Oh, no. Rusev just cleaned him out. Just absolutely cleaned him out. Now Rusev. Ricochet. Oh, no. Middle rope senton. The cover. 1, 2. Oh, it doesn't quite get him. Rusev now walking around looking for answers. Goes back to the well here. Taking away the oxygen. Taking away the momentum. Any kind of momentum that he thought he had could be gone. Look at this. It's getting harder and harder for Ricochet to recover after he gets taken down. And that knee brace just got delivered right to the gut. And now Rusev is just picking his mark. He's just picking his mark. Being methodical. Taking him apart. Firing himself up. No, look at this. Look at that big shot. The final blow to the face. But no, Ricochet took him out. Took his legs out from under him. Took his legs out from under him. And now Ricochet. Downward spiral. Took him down. 1, 2. Ricochet may have pinched it. No. No. It's just creeping into gut check time for both of these men here. European uppercut. And Ricochet. Look out. Oh my God, he just sent Rusev all the way over. And now Ricochet. What in the hell is he thinking? Oh my God. Ricochet delivers an unbelievable dive. And Ricochet, oh my God, inside. He goes outside, he goes inside, but he goes into the cover. Ricochet, no. Oh, Ricochet taking all the risks. And now, gonna go even higher. all the way to the top. Ricochet, no! Rusev gets the knees up clutch. And now Rusev looking for Machka. No! Ricochet out of the way. Poison Rana. Oh my God. Planted him on his head. Planted him on his head. Into the cover. I don't think he's conscious. He's out. No. Oh my. Ricochet may have just thrown his best punch at Rusev. And Rusev is stumbling around. Rusev is hurt, but Rusev turns to face him. He rises. Rusev rebuffs. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Right hand bounces off the jaw of Ricochet. Rusev now sends him in. And this does not bode well for Ricochet. Rusev now takes him up. Oh, hard right hand. Ricochet might be out just from that alone. Just from that alone. Let alone being avalanched all the way down. Superplex. But Rusev ain't done. Rusev ain't done. He takes up Ricochet again. Surely not. Ricochet is out. But Rusev ain't done. Look out. Oh my God. Ricochet has to be broken inside. Into the cover. 1, 2. Rusev goes to no mercy. No, he does not. Oh my God. Oh, shot from Rusev. And Rusev with a clothesline. And again. But Ricochet keeps trying to fight. But Rusev having none of it. Rusev having none of it. And he's going to deliver the final blow. Right off the head. Rusev into the cover. That's it. Bounced off the temple. Ricochet is done. No, he's not. Ricochet is digging down into the deepest depths of his soul. And that's just to try and survive. Ricochet sent into the corner by Rusev. Oh, again, another shot. And Rusev now. What is he doing now? What is he doing now? He's going to take him up again. He's going to look for something else to try and break the resolve. But Ricochet got the elbow. Oh! He just cleaned him out with a leg lariat for the ages. 2. Is it enough? No! Oh! Ricochet looks at Rusev and says, I'm going to put you away for good here. Rusev up to his feet, though, quick as a cat. Throws him off, and now what is he doing? Oh no, not again. It cost him the match with Owens. Rusev, oh my God. He just drove the knee right down into Ricochet's skull. 1, that's it. All that weight of humanity down on him. But Ricochet stays alive. Ricochet stays alive, and Rusev is so incredibly frustrated. But can you blame him? And look at Ricochet, still trying to crawl towards him, still trying to fight. Rusev can't believe it, but Ricochet will not go anywhere. He will not wilt. Rusev rebuffs again. Rusev looking for Machka, picks him up. But Ricochet shifts the weight again. Ricochet shifts the weight again. Look at that. Brilliant Hurricane Runner. Rusev might be out on his feet. Rusev is in trouble. 6:30. 6:30. 1, 2. Ricochet is going to no mercy. And how apropos that it was the same move that one Apollo Crews uses to put his opponents away. Now could be the move that edges him to taking a piece of gold from Elite Sports Management. Ricochet gets it done against the odds. An incredible battle. Nakamura is ready. He says, come on. Oh man. Owens is ready. It'll be Daniel Bryan defending his WWE Championship against Nakamura, against Owens, and against the one and only Ricochet.